Hey guys, welcome to another installment of Let's Get Jerome's Hair Color. Do we know what hair color we're doing yet?
Nope, mystery.
Cindy's gonna like make that a mystery, but here at the Cindy Soung Hair Studio in Des Moines, Washington, bleaching my hair right now, so we'll see what color I do. I also on my Instagram posted a picture because I want to also make this interactive. I'm gonna be doing an Ask Rome segment, so this is the picture, and gonna be answering the questions that I have on here later on, so stay tuned for that and the color. Woo, look at this blonde. Okay, so after a little bit of bleaching, oh my god, we're so light.
Isn't that way lighter than the original?
Oh yeah, wow. Are we done? Should I keep this? Let me know. Yeah, should I keep this hair? Let me know. Comment down below. We're gonna go tone now though.
All we do is just slap it on.
Slap that on.
Because his hair is too short for a shadow root.
Yeah, and plus my hair grows out pretty fast that eventually it'll be a shadow root.
Natural shadow root.
Natural. I said national because I know English. So now that I got my toning in on my hair, we have 25 minutes for this to sit. I thought I would go through and answer some questions that you guys have asked me on my Instagram from this picture right over here. I asked you guys to ask me anything, so let's go ahead and do it. First question by Ju Jiao. How often do you get eggplant a week? Haha, JK. Ju, you already know that if you're gonna ask it, I'm gonna answer it. How much eggplant do I get? I get 0 because I'm more of a receiver. But if you're gonna ask the inverse question, I get enough. Next question is from JSRM, so Jason. Hey Jerome, how's it going? My question is a foodie question. Best restaurants in Seattle, go-to places in Vancouver, and any hidden gems. My favorite places in Seattle, I love Chinese food, so at night I'll go to this place called Honey Court, which is like a Cantonese Chinese style restaurant. The food is bomb.com. You know, like when you think that there might be a health code violation, it's usually pretty good. That's what that type of place is. I also love Canlis, which is like one of Seattle's best restaurants. They do like a 3-course dinner for like 90 bucks. Definitely a splurge type of place. And if I were to choose one more, Santoka Ramen. I love ramen, so good. Places in Vancouver, Ramen Danbo on Robson Street is really good. Ladare on Robson is like a French bakery. They have the macaron on there. It's really good as well. As far as hidden gems in Seattle, like Capitol Hill is starting to become a lot more like crazy and a lot more people, but smaller neighborhoods like Columbia City has a lot of great places. They have this really good restaurant called Island Soul, which is Caribbean. They have a few ice cream places there. Super Six, which is a Hawaiian place. So One Blessed Mom goes, hello Jerome, as we've all seen your awesome travel vlogs, what are your top 3 most favorite places you've been to and the least ones, if you have any, but they all look fun and adventurous? Where is your next trip to? So to answer your first question, my top 3 places, of course the Philippines. Love the Philippines. London, because there's so much to do, lots to see. They have a really great food scene. They speak English. And I would say Hong Kong, because I used to do my internship in Hong Kong. Lots of memories there. I loved it. And my next trips, next month I'm going to be going to the Philippines. I was supposed to go to the Philippines next month, but as you know, I went a few months ago for my grandma's funeral, so we're going there. The trip that we had next month was to see my grandma, so we're still going, but we're going to be touring around the Philippines. So I'll be going to Manila, a few days in Rojas City, which is my dad's hometown, a few days in Iloilo City, which is my mom's hometown, a few days in Bacolod City, which is, I have a few cousins that live there, and then I'm going to be heading to La Union and Baguio with Say, Joyce, Bea, and Kim. That'll be exciting. And then in July, I'm heading over to Italy for a week in Ripa Transone, which is like Italian countryside on the east coast of Italy. And I'm going to be going with some travel vloggers, Kara and Nate, if you guys know them on YouTube. Namo asks, hey Jerome, hope you are good. Thank you. I want to ask, what's the most funny and most dangerous experience happening while traveling? So the funniest thing, and I'm gonna consider this traveling because we're crossing another border, but one time when I was crossing the Seattle to Canada border, we have to go through the usual like border patrol checkpoint, and when we were going to Canada, the border patrol agent asks, do you have any firearms or weapons in the vehicle? And my mom goes in her little, you know, cute Filipino way,
the only weapons that we have are our beauty.
And I was like, Mom, what? If I would have said that, I would have gone to jail. Dangerous experience. Luckily, whenever I travel, I try to be the most safe. I can't think of one specific thing that has happened, especially when traveling alone. You want to make sure that you keep yourself accountable and are safe to the utmost way. Blood, Guts, and Glory goes, have you taken any environmental initiatives? I think you could really influence people positively. Environmental initiatives, I think that like, I don't really post it day to day on my like vlogging channel or anywhere on my Instagram, but you know, I think that recycling and being conscious of the environment is really important, especially in this day and age, being conscious of your water use. I know that a lot of people are really mindful about eating meat because especially like cow and beef consumption, like that whole industry is really bad in our environment. I personally do not eat beef for certain reasons, but that's also another reason to note. Josie JD asks, what are your tips and tricks to budgeting money for a trip, and what other things on your bucket list do you want to accomplish in the next few years? So tips and tricks, definitely staying alert of all the deals online, being mindful. Sometimes I get deal alerts from certain blog sites out there. I can't think of any, like Airfare Watchdog, they'll tell you about deals on your specific city, and that's a good way of saving money. Also looking at sites like Airbnb or Expedia to see like accommodations. You can get really good deals, especially with Expedia, if you are a member on their site. This is like not a plug, but because I work on that specific product on Expedia, you can get member discounts if you are simply an Expedia member, and those discounts are actually pretty significant. Like you'll see in the little hotels page, the little yellow icon that shows, because you're a member, you get like 20% off. And that's specific to Expedia members, which is great. You already know that I live at home, so it's a little bit easier for me to have an influx of money come in, but just being mindful about like eating at home, which I've been doing a lot more. You can save so much money than like spending money out and buying $15, $20 lunch, dinner, and if you do that consecutively, you know you're like saving a lot of money. And on my bucket list in the next few years, I really want to go back to Southeast Asia. I loved Vietnam when I went. I would love to go back to Ho Chi Minh City, but also visit Da Nang, Hoi An, and Hanoi. That's been a bucket list of mine. Also going to Cambodia, Angkor Wat, and Siem Reap. That's also been a bucket list of mine as well. You can see how my hair's been changing the past like few minutes, but Mavi112 says, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I see myself actually continuing to travel, but then also being advanced and progressing on my career. If you guys know, I'm in the tech design industry, and also maybe finding a place to actually settle down and call my home, like place-wise, maybe buy a house, hopefully be in a relationship, maybe married, we'll see. I'd love to have kids, but I don't know if in 5 years that'll happen. We'll see. NT Roberts asks, when am I coming to Australia? I don't know if anytime soon, but I would love to visit Melbourne for the Australian Open. That's been a like bucket list of mine as well. Those are the questions that you guys asked me. If you have more questions for me, leave them down below and I'll probably use them in an upcoming video. But until then, we're gonna continue with the hair. Okay, time to rinse this out. It looks a little purple, but we'll see. Hey guys, so we are here. Hair is finished, looks really good. It's this like silvery, purpley, dark gray, silver hair, but it's gonna get lighter. Thank you so much for watching. Check out Cindy if you're in the Seattle area. I'll leave all of her links down below. And until then, I'll see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up. Bye.